They were found where hope was fading. A tiny puppy, too weak to stand, lying by the side of the road. A kitten hidden among trash bags, so still, you'd think it was part of the garbage. Their voices were silent, their eyes dim. Most would have passed by, but not this time. This is the kind of story you don't just watch, you feel it. Because what came next was nothing short of miraculous. The puppy was curled into himself, shivering despite the heat of the pavement. He hadn't eaten in days. Each breath rattled like it might be his last. Meanwhile, across town, Kitten was discovered, wedged between sacks of waste, its fur-matted eyes sealed shut from infection. Barely clinging to life, it had been overlooked by everyone. Until rescuers stepped in, it's hard to imagine the loneliness they felt. No warmth, no touch, just silence and fear. Yet despite everything, their hearts kept beating, a quiet fight to stay alive. Rescuers moved fast. With careful hands, they lifted the puppy, who let out a faint whimper, the sound of relief, or maybe fear. The kitten, too weak to resist, was gently wrapped in a soft blanket. At the clinic, reality set in. The puppy's body was frail, ribs visible, ticks crawling across his fur. The kitten needed immediate treatment just to open its eyes again. Machines beeped. Vets whispered instructions. 4 lines, antibiotics, warmth and patience became their lifeline. The rescuers knew it wouldn't be easy. Some animals give up after so much neglect. But this time, something remarkable happened. Both the puppy and kitten showed tiny signs of fight. A small wag of a tail, a faint purr, little gestures, but to rescuers, they were the loudest cries for hope. Days passed. The puppy, once too weak to move, was now able to lift his head and eat soft food. The first meal was messy, tiny bites, slow chewing, but it was victory. The kitten, eyes slowly clearing, began responding to touch. The first time it purred, the rescuers nearly cried. That little sound, so ordinary for most cats, was proof of life. Recovery wasn't perfect. There were setbacks, fevers, restless nights, moments when rescuers wondered if they'd make it through. But every setback was met with double the determination, and it wasn't just about medicine. It was about trust. The puppy had to learn that human hands could mean kindness, not harm. The kitten had to discover that the world wasn't only cold and cruel. Step by step, they began to trust again. The puppy, who once lay lifeless, now ran across the yard, ears flopping, chasing after toys with a wagging tail that never seemed to stop. His eyes, once dull, now gleamed with mischief. The kitten, soft and fluffy again, curled in laps and batted at toys with tiny paws. The same animal who was once hidden in garbage was now a symbol of second chances. It wasn't just survival, it was rebirth. Every scar told a story, not of pain, but of resilience. If this story moved you, imagine how many others are still waiting. Alone, afraid, unseen. Every share, every like, every new subscriber doesn't just grow this channel, it spreads awareness. Because the more people who see stories like this, the more lives can be saved. Together, we can turn the darkest beginnings into the brightest transformations. So, if you believe in second chances, hit that subscribe button, share this video, and help us give more animals the ending they deserve. Because every rescue begins with someone who cared enough to see them.